Nikki Bella owes Artem $3,500 a month in child support plus $200,000.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
If you don't know, I believe she's what, WWE? Oh, man. And he got her. He got to win. Every now and then we win. Nikki Bella has to pay her ex-husband a whole lot of cash, including thousands of dollars a month in child support, part of their final divorce settlement. You know, divorce is supposed to be gender neutral. And now with these boss chicks marrying these not so boss guys, having kids by them, they getting on the hook for child support and alimony. City boys, we up. The former WWE wrestler and her pro dancer ex reached an agreement for her to pay him $3,500 a month for the care of their son, Mateo. Jesus. She's also forking over a 6-figure lump sum to him. $100K now and $100K before the end of the year. This was likely some type of equity settlement. If they own joint property, that's worth like $400,000, maybe a house, maybe a condo. He's entitled to $200,000 of it. So that's where that comes from. According to the court docs obtained by TMZ, Nikki's also responsible for covering the costs of Mateo's speech therapist, but they'll go halvesies on extracurricular activities. Okay, Nikki, you messed up. Reason why you never go halvesies on extracurricular activities because all he doing is paying with your child support. But, you know, sometimes you got to sign a deal just to make it go, you know, get the deal done. Bella's walking away with all of her trust in her name, including Stephanie Nicole Garcia Entertainment and Bonita. So maybe that $200,000 was for her businesses. Artem and Nikki plan to split the major holidays when it comes to custody of Mateo, and they'll trade off each year. This is the same exact parenting plan I have. But there was once a time when the cops arrested Artem in August last year after he allegedly attacked her. Let's hear her out.
Too emotional in this episode, but I first want to just thank everyone, the listeners, you, family, friends, coworkers, people I haven't talked to in a long time, just for all the love and support, for the respect of privacy and space. The past few months, I disconnected from social media, from the world, and I just knew that I needed to disconnect because first things first, I'm a mom and my son's protection and privacy is the most important. So I was going to do whatever it took for that, most importantly, and then just needing space for healing, for facing trauma head on, all of that. So it's been tough. It's been really tough. I've been heartbroken, sad. Yeah, you know, you dream of having this family and you have this incredible love and it just goes the other way. And
I ain't gonna front.
You go from having a great love story to having a terrible one.
It is heartbreaking. It's crushing. And it takes some time to get used to, especially if you're like, no, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna have kids. We're gonna be together forever. In the end, it don't work out. It takes some time for you to process it, to be like, damn, what went wrong?
And never saw any of it coming, you know, as far as like what
you
the
never
ending
do.
would be. So it's been a struggle. I just so shocked. I've been so shocked, like beyond words. And it's been heartbreaking. And I just, you know, you lose your appetite, you cry a lot. And then I also, you know, stepped up and made sure everything was okay for Mateo. And so it's just been, I don't even know what other words to use. When you love someone so deeply, which, you know, I walked down the aisle and said I do because I loved this person so deeply. I would have done anything for them. I wanted to give them the world till my last breath, and I would have taken a bullet for them. And when something like this happens and then you feel so betrayed, you're just trying to figure it out. You're feeling so many different emotions, and the whole day was just shocking. I handled things with a lot of love and grace because I loved this person so much. I still wanted great things for them, or I wanted them to heal. I wanted them to get help. I wanted them to be the best version of themselves, because also that's what my son deserves. I don't want to drag my son's dad, because I want my son to have the greatest dad ever, because that's what Mateo deserves.
Right.
When it came to our relationship, it's sad. Like, it just hasn't been great for a long time. And I really played it up like things were a lot better than what they were. I tried really hard, and we both just, in the end, we weren't bringing the best out in each other.
Right.
And we should have probably walked away a long time ago. So in the end, what happened wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Whew. I mean, you will always get blindsided by divorce, guys. Always. But she also alleged to be a victim of abuse. Nikki filed for a restraining order against Artem, and then he fired back, claiming Nikki was really the aggressor and she made up everything to pin the blame on him. That can be 100% plausible. They reached a settlement back in November 2024, but the judge recently signed off on the docs. Damn, man. They reached out to both of them. So far, no comment. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. But hey, this is going to be a cautionary tale for all the women out there. Marrying guys, I guess, not on their level. But she should have got a prenup. But there is no prenup that could have saved her from child support. Sucks to see it happen, but women gonna learn. And I think once more cases like Nikki come out, then maybe the laws will change regarding like child support and all this other stuff. Because I'm sure he makes more than enough to care for their son during his custody time, but she's the breadwinner, and child support is just whoever makes more pays the other person. That's all it is. But let me know what you guys think about women paying child support, and I'll see you next video. Peace.